Hi, this is your lucky sir. Atomic structure, class 11. Concept is Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. Very interesting. According to Mr. Heisenberg, it is impossible to determine. It is impossible to determine the position and momentum of electron like microparticles moving with very high velocity exactly and simultaneously. It is not impossible. I say not possible. It is not possible, impossible to determine the exact position and exact momentum. That means if you are saying position, if you say position exactly, that means there is no uncertainty in position, then there is complete certainty, uncertainty in momentum. That means momentum is 100% wrong. If you are saying position right, momentum is wrong. Let's take one simple example. For example, you have written one exam and you are expecting some 80 marks out of 100, which, and you expected class second rank. Results came, you got 80 marks because you have written the paper, so you know. But your rank is 10. Why? Because you are unable to decide the other's performance. How can you say? Okay, now second chance will take. You got only 60 marks, but your rank is second only. Paper was too tough. You are second place, but your marks are less. This time your rank expectation is right, marks expectation is wrong. This is right, this is wrong. But most of the times what happens is in our life, we expect 80, we get 40. Just for fun I am saying. We expect second rank, we get 22nd rank. In general I am saying. Okay. But by mistake, if you see, if you are getting 80 and your rank is second, so you are written exam for JE main examination 300 marks, you expected 252. Yes, you got 252 exactly, and you expected 99.672 something percentile, you got the same 99.672 percentile. Just imagine. Then everyone will come to you, Baba. If your name is Ram Baba, Ram Baba, you will become Baba. In India, Babas are more famous than scientists. Okay, July, Trivikram. So, this is our concept, and we are saying here when this kind of two things are there, if you are perfect about one, you are definitely not sure about the second one. This is given by one simple formula, that is delta x into delta p is greater than or equal to h by 4 pi for electron. This is for electron, and we discuss only for electron in our class 11. Delta x into m delta v is greater than or equal to h by 4 pi. Delta x is uncertainty in position. This is velocity, uncertainty in velocity. Delta p means uncertainty in momentum. Okay, delta x into delta p is greater than or equal to h by 4 pi. Delta x into m delta v is greater than or equal to h by 4 pi. Say delta x is equals to 0, then delta p will become infinity, right? Because delta x is equal to h by 4 pi m delta v, or delta x is equal to h by 4 pi delta p. When delta p is equal to 0, something by 0 is nothing but infinity. If delta x is equals to 0, delta p is infinity. If delta p is equal to 0, delta x is infinity. Okay, you can explain on the basis of these two. So if delta x is equals to 0, delta p infinity. If delta p is equal to 0, delta x is equals to infinity. Delta x into delta p is greater than or equal to h by 4 pi, or delta x into m delta v is greater than or equal to h by 4 pi. When you are solving numericals, keep is equal to mark. Okay, now delta x into delta p is equal to h by 4 pi in numerical calculations, right? So, and one more example, I think I have seen this in Prabhat Kumar book. Okay, a moving aeroplane is there. Let us say this is an aeroplane moving, and you have a wristwatch. You can't see both of them at a time. Wristwatch and moving aeroplane, you can't see both of them at a time. If you look at watch, aeroplane position is changed. If you are looking at aeroplane, the time in your watch, that seconds point will be changing. So it is impossible to see both of them at a time. Okay, why what happens here? If you want to see the smallest object, like the small objects like electron, you need to give a lot of energy. When you are giving this high amount of energy, electron takes that energy and simply escapes from that area. That's why if you are going to say the electron was here, yes, it was here, yes, it was there, but now it is not there because you gave some energy, and because of that energy, velocity increased. Because of that velocity, momentum changed. So if position is right, momentum is wrong. Momentum is right, position is wrong. And finally, you will be given this question. Delta P is greater than or equal to h by 4 pi. Delta x into m delta v is greater than or equal to h by 4 pi. Simple concept. And this says, Mr. Bohr, you are wrong. Okay, now. What Bohr says? Electron velocity is 2.188 into z by n into 10 to the power of 8 centimeters per second, meters per second, centimeters per second. Okay, so when this value is given, 310 meters per second, yes, 10%, 8 centimeters per second, little less than, okay, then velocity of light is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second. This is centimeters per second. So and Bohr says electron will be revolving in certain circular paths. Yes, path is known, and velocity is known. Then you can easily identify. See, for example, you are moving from Hyderabad to some X place. I stay in Hyderabad, so I am taking Hyderabad. Let us say this distance is 100 kilometers distance. You are going on a bike with a speed of 50 kilometers per hour, and the road is made for you. That means only you are going on the road, no speed breakers, nothing. 50 kilometers per hour is the distance, and the exact midpoint is some A place. If you start by 8 a.m., you reach your destination by 10 a.m. because 100 kilometers you are going with a 50 kilometers speed, right? Now you will be exactly at 9 a.m. at this place. That means when you know the path and when you know the velocity, we can locate you. That is what we are doing in navigation. Okay, now the destination you are keeping in Google Maps and it is saying the exact right. The same thing is happening here. But the problem is, if you are going with 100 kilometer speed, I asked you to go by 50, but you are going on 100 kilometer speed. Instead of 10 a.m., you will be at your place by 9 a.m. only. Otherwise, if you are going with 20 kilometer speed, instead of 10 a.m., you will be around 11 or 12 or 1 o'clock, like that. Okay, 5 hours it will take, 1 o'clock you will be there. So, and if I am asking you to go in this direction to reach X place, if you are going in some other direction to reach some Y place, even after 2 hours, you won't be at X place because you are going in some other direction. That means if we know the path and if you know the velocity, you can exactly locate where you are at 9 a.m., where you are at 8:30 a.m., where you are. This is what we are doing in navigation. Navigation is applicable for all macro particles like buses, cars, bikes and all. Not for electron. Okay, this is right. But for electron like microparticles, it is impossible to locate. Okay, now what Bohr says is 2.188 into 10 to the power of 8 into z by n centimeters per. That means this velocity is fixed for him. He says some fixed orbits are there. They are given by 1, 2, 3, 4. So when the path is known, when the velocity is known, electron position must be known. No. Electron position cannot be known according to Mr. Heisenberg. This is wrong. So Heisenberg says, Mr. Bohr, you are wrong. Okay. Mr. Bohr, you are wrong. And this leads to the quantum mechanical model. About the quantum mechanical model and rest we will discuss in coming classes. Signing off, Lucky Sir.